Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Twin Rinks, rink number 1 for tonight's matchup between the Rangers and the Hitmen. It's game 1 of the Don Johnson Hockey League U13 AAA playoffs. Hitmen beat the Rangers in their only matchup in provincials this past weekend when they shut them out 4-0 to advance to the championship game in the provincials. Unfortunately, the Hitmen just fell short to a strong Red Wings team 5-2. So congratulations to the Red Wings as they booked their ticket to the Atlantics in Edmundston, New Brunswick. Not Edmonton, Edmundston. So congratulations to them, and the Hitmen, who punched way above their weight in that tournament, made it to the finals. A lot of people didn't expect them to, so they're riding a high coming into this one. And the fans here are going crazy. They got vuvuzelas, air horns, cowbells, a crazy atmosphere, a playoff atmosphere to get this series underway between the Rangers and the Hitmen. My name's Seth Hyde. Glad to have you joining us for this one. It's going to be a fine and dandy series between two fantastic teams. Here's Budgel out to the point to Clark, who puts it on Hako, and he'll cover it up. To get this game 1 started, Rangers rolling some quick lines here. Just a 20-second shift for Eli Jack, Alex Witherall, and Kane Costello. Tommy Clark. Kane Costello just came out onto the ice. Both teams trying to keep fresh legs out here. Radovsky trying to bring it ahead. It's chipped into Budgel. Trying to take it in on net. Kept in by Norman. Costello tried to break it out. It comes back to Sullivan. Sullivan will play it out. It's Gavin Miller who's going to get it. Here's Budgel now. Trying to bring it on in, and Costello was caught offsides. Just 46 seconds into this one. And out comes a line that, according to Hitmen fans, had an incredible weekend at provincials. The all-caps line of Whalen, Costello, and Walsh. They reportedly tore it up out in Corner Brook this weekend. So let's see if they can keep that momentum going here. Here's Whalen bringing it back in, and it's Walsh going to the net with him. Eckholt gonna fend him off the puck. It comes down around the boards. Walsh on the pressure against Benson. Comes out to the point. Stanley looked to get it. Costello tried to take it. Now here comes Eli Jack. Jack up the other way, bringing it in. And it's Walsh who's going to try to lift the stick. Jack has it down behind the net. Dropping it back. And it's intercepted by Costello. Looks to break it out. Comes out the other side to Nathan Stanley. Stanley passed up the middle. Walsh looked to break it out. Hitman head for a change. Jack bringing it in. It comes to Walsh. Walsh tried to clear, sent back in by Healy. And it's O'Connell who's going to get it on the boards. Sends it all the way around to Costello. Costello looking to chip it out. Abbott moving in. Sent in and along the wall once again. Comes out the other side. It's Connor Healy who's going to get it and send it ahead. Peach tried to come in and take it on net. Miller looked to clear, and it hit off the back of Reed Swain. Now it comes up the middle to Nick Abbott. Abbott moving in, and Healy intercepted. Swain's going to get it back and play it around the boards. Abbott using his body to fend Healy off the puck. Abbott going to try to fish it out. And now here's Swain with the shot, and Hako will cover it up. I muted it. Well, 12:27 left to go in this first period of play. Still scoreless, so all the Hitmen and Rangers have been pressuring for the first marker of this game. Gotta say, I love the atmosphere in this building for tonight's matchup. Here's Corrin. Comes in and shoots, blocked by Sullivan. Corrin gonna try to work it back in deep. Budgel in there now. Norman gonna pressure Hubley. Passed up ice to Radovsky. O'Connell chips it off the boards, and here's Norman. Over to Witten, and now up the middle to Sullivan, who Played it ahead. Comes down to Broderick, who's going to leave it. Played off the boards to Norman now, up the middle to Budgel. And it's O'Connell who made a swipe at the puck. Now Stanley going to take it. Stanley coming up through the middle, gaining speed. He'll hit Bella Norman, making her way in. She pokes it down low. Budgel hard on the pressure. Sullivan up the middle to Costello. Costello cuts across the top, and he'll elect to dump it in deep for Nathan Stanley to pick up, and Rangers and Hitmen head for a change to get some fresh legs out there. Here's Corin. He'll wind up and fire. Hocko will turn it aside. Here's Benson. Over to Whalen. Drop back to Costello. It's in front and intercepted by Eli Jack. It's kicked down the ice by Clark, and it is going to go the full distance for an icing call. Just 3:56 left to go, or 3:56 into this first period. 11:04 left to go. Goodness, what a crowd of people here for this game tonight. Almost a packed house for this one. Here's Clark with a shot. Hit a body on its way to the net. Comes out to Witherall. He looks for a pass as he takes it in. He'll chip it down low. Masters lifted the stick, and it comes to Clark. Plays it off the boards to Whalen. He looked to poke it ahead. It was sent back in, and Jack Clark left to Jace. Played up the middle to O'Connell. Sending it down, and it's Benson who's going to take it. Gavin Benson across. Connor Healy brings it in. Healy plays it forward. Abbott trying to strip it from Witherall. Comes to Costello. Chipped ahead. Abbott going to take. And he's taken down by Witherall. And Hitman bench looking for a penalty call there. Couldn't quite get it. Here's Healy now coming in. Peach is going to push it ahead. And it's passed up the middle to No Kitty. And he couldn't bat it down, and it is going to go the full length of the ice for an icing call with 9:56 left to go in this first period of play. It's 0-0 the score so far, just over 5 minutes into this game. So pretty defensive game so far. Lots of neutral zone play in this one. Both of these teams still hungry to get on the board first. Let's see which one it will be. Puck comes out to the point. It's Healy who's going to get it. No Kitty trying to fish it out. And we got Coach Cavi here standing next to us. Guess it's time to congratulate him in person this time for his big provincial win this past weekend. And Cavi, a huge congratulations to you. Passed up the ice. It's Budgel who's going to try to fish it out now. Reardon Flynn coming in against Lee on the boards. It's poked out. Peach going to grab it. He got Howell out at the point. It's left behind and played in front, and it's Zach No Kitty who takes it up the other way. No Kitty plays it over to Budgel. Budgel winds and shoots just over the net. That shot looked like it had a bit of zip on it. He just put it a little bit too far over. Here's Seth Peach now, looking to get the Rangers on the board first. Broderick will turn it away. My goodness, these fans have really come to play here tonight. Their arms got to be getting tired from shaking those cowbells this whole game so far. They've really been into this one. Passed up the middle. It's backhanded in and poke checked forward. It's Bella Norman who's going to try to take it. Norman drops it off for Corn. Corn brings it in, shot block. He gets it in front, and Budgel couldn't grab the rebound. Rangers look to break it. Budgel looked to hit Norman with the pass. Sent in by O'Connell, and it takes a funky bounce around the boards. Comes out the other side to Whiffen. Played ahead, Costello gonna try to grab it, and he gets it. Kane Costello coming down the right wing side. Drops it back for Radovsky. Korn looks to chip it out. It's sent in. Broderick couldn't get the blocker out to turn it away. Now Jack Clark looking to poke it free. Norman in there as well. Norman up to Budgel. Given away to Sullivan, and he'll send that one back in. It's Jack Clark who's going to get it. He got Corrin wide open, and he's easily going to pass it to him. It's Davis Corrin dropping it back. Costello couldn't get it in his feet, and it comes out the other side. And it's played ahead to Jack. Jack takes a shot and goes just wide. Played ahead for Corrin. Eckholt looks to pass it back in. Played over to Jack. Eli Jack marching in on net. Comes down low, tried to leave it behind. Now it goes out to the blue line to Eckholt. Sent in front, and it just got tipped up over the goal. And now Masters around the boards to Corrin. Played up the middle, and Liam Walsh almost got sent on a break there. But Gavin Benson reaches back and intercepts. Here's Eli Jack, lost it in his feet. It's been 3 minutes since we've last had a whistle in this game. So lots of non-stop hockey out here in the past couple of moments. Here's Jack. Left it behind for Clark. Witherall trying to free himself in front. Clark tried to get the pass off, hit a couple of bodies, and it's collected by Ethan Whalen. Whalen bringing it up the other way. He sends it down low. It banks off the boards and pops out front. Connor Healy now plays it ahead. Witherall look to get it, and it's fished out by Whalen. All the way down the ice it goes. Icing is waved off due to a tip. Seth Peach hard on the puck. Peach taken down by Flynn. Costello going to come in and intercept it. Up ice to Walsh, and it's passed ahead. Whalen looking to free it on the boards. Abbott gives it over to Healy. Abbott look to get it back. Here's Miller. Gavin Miller trying to take it. It comes to Abbott again. Lifted the stick, and it's freed to Swain, and now Abbott gonna try to clear, but it's kept in out at the point and sent back in as Broderick will turn it aside. Sent around the wall. Swain gonna come in. Swain looks to backhand it out. It popped out front. Flynn looking to clear, and it comes out to Miller. Miller up ice. He'll elect to dump it down low, and No Kitty is gonna try to grab it. No Kitty in there with Abbott. Both Nick Abbott and Alex Abbott in there. No Kitty tries to free it. Alex Abbott has it now. Abbott looking to get his wheels going, and he gets it. Coming up ice here. Abbott, no slowing him down. He's taking it into the backhand. Cuts back, giving it to Seth Peach. Stanley will tie him up. He lost his stick, and he went to kick it and lost his footing. And takes a little tumble down onto the ice. Excuse me for laughing there, folks. It just struck me a little bit funny. We got a penalty coming up here. It's a head contact call, and I'm not sure who it is against. It looks like it is going to be Ryan O'Connell off to the box, and for the first time this game, a special teams unit will be put out onto the ice. So our first whistle in 5 minutes there to get that penalty and power play for the Rangers. Here's Witherall walking in, takes the shot on Broderick, and the rebound popped out, and it is covered up by Seth Broderick to keep it out of the net. So what an opportunity for the Rangers here to open up the scoring in this first period of play. Puck pops out to the point. Benson walks in and shoots, and Broderick just got a piece of it with his glove to keep it out. Here's Witherall. Takes the shot. It's tipped, and they score! And it's Alex Abbott who gets the Rangers on the board first. Alex Abbott marqué un autre but. And it is 1-0 for the Rangers. That's what happens when you get a guy like that in front of the net. Looks like we accidentally added 2 to the score there. That's my fault, folks. It's not basketball, that's for sure. No rogues playing out here tonight. So Abbott gets the tip in front, and it's 1-0 for the Rangers. And Cavi, I got to ask you, are you here to watch this game, or are you here to watch your Highlanders play my Vikings tonight?
Both.
Bit of both. He's going to come back and forth. He's going to come through that hallway in the rink multiple times to check in on both games. So Gonzaga on the brink of winning their first 4A title in hockey since 2005, a 19-year drought for Gonzaga High School, while Holy Heart looking to go back-to-back. They're down 2-0 in a best-of-5 series. So, Cavi, my Vikings could take you guys down tonight. You never know, though. Hockey is pretty unpredictable sport, so you never know what could happen. Budgel looks to get it. It's sent all the way down the ice. What a clear. So that was a double minor for Ryan O'Connell, so he is still in the penalty box. Hitmen are on the penalty kill once again here for another minute 10 to kill off the other 2 minutes of that penalty. Here's Budgel taking it in. Reed Budgel coming in on net. He takes the shot. It takes a deflection and goes up and over the glass for a whistle. Costello looking to get the puck. It comes out to Miller. Miller will fire it into the zone. Costello looking to put on the pressure. Costello trying to get it back from Healy. He plays it across, and it's Whiffen who takes it up the other side. Passed ahead, it's Clark who brings it in. Tommy Clark cuts back. Whiffen will shoot, blocked by Clark. Now it's Costello who will send it down the ice. There's Whiffen looking to use his space wisely. Passed ahead to Healy, and it's sent back. Lee looked to fish it out. Here's Norman. She's going to chip it down into the corner and head for a change. Costello lifting the stick of Clark. Referee got in the way there. So we get back to even strength. And that is going to be an icing call with 2:12 left to go in this first period of play, as Hitmen hungry to get on the board before the end of this first period, while the Rangers took a 1-0 lead off the Alex Abbott goal, which has been the difference maker so far. Whiffen will play it around the boards. It comes to Whalen, who got it down to Walsh. He cuts back, sends it out, and Flynn just manages to keep it in. Now here's Walsh, tried to put it on net, intercepted. And it's played ahead to Costello, but his fellow Costello will keep it in. Now Liam Walsh gets it in, and Kane Costello will finally clear it out. Over to Flynn. Up ice it goes, and it's Ethan Whalen who tries to take it in. Whalen sending it in. It goes around the boards to Miller. Miller puts it on. Down low it goes to Walsh. Walsh, oh, nice look there to Whalen. Just got broken up in front. Now here's Flynn, puts it on. And Hako will just barely keep it out of the net with 1:21 left to go in this first period of play. Hitmen almost had their first, but Hako reaches back and keeps that puck out to keep it a 1-0 game. Shot comes on net from Flynn. It was blocked in front, and it's Tommy Clark who's going to take it up the other way. And Witherall taken down, and we got a penalty coming up here against the Hitmen. Comes down low, and it's kept out by Broderick. So for the second time in this first period, Rangers are on the power play. And let's see what they can drop this time, if they'll get one more before the end of the first. So it's going to be Reardon Flynn going to the penalty box for a trip. And Rangers on the power play with a chance to grow their lead to 2. Comes out to the point, it's Benson. Over to Witherall, the man who drew the penalty for the Rangers. It's out to Eli Jack. Jack down low. Witherall waits for a pass at the point, and he's going to get it. Witherall comes in, cuts back, plays it over to Benson. Benson, he'll shoot, and it's kept out by Broderick's blocker. Now here's Eli Jack. Down low. Sullivan, who managed to keep a hold of the puck. Witherall puts it on, and it goes just wide, and it's Jack Clark who's trying to free it on the boards. Clark will pin it, and now he breaks it free. It comes out to Abbott. It's in front, and Sullivan just put it up over the net. Comes back down. Abbott tried to power it on, and Jack with a ripper on net, but it was kept out by Broderick. Can the Rangers get one last shot? And it looks like they are going to run out of time. So the final score after 1 is 1 for the Rangers and none for the Hitmen. What a first period it has been. Hitmen still pushing. Rangers just won't let them have it. So, Cavi, how are you guys preparing for Atlantics now? You got a new challenge coming up.
Well, we got different ways to prepare for everything, right? We prepare for everything different ways, and we're just excited about the tournament.
It's going to be an exciting tournament. You guys got second in the Spud. So I have no doubt that you guys are going to do well in the Atlantics, that's for sure. You guys got an excellent team this year. What'd you say? I got it muted now, yeah.
I'll tell you in between.
Okay. All right, so Hitmen and Rangers making their way back out onto the ice. Rangers still on the power play. Oh, it seems a Hitmen player has left the ice, according to our ice level reporter, Coach Cavi here. Cavi, we should put you between the benches like Ray Ferraro, maybe. That's your new gig for Sethide Sportside. Let's hire you for Game 6 of the Growlers and Blizzard Finals. Stick you right in the penalty box, and you can interview the players that get in the box. We might have to use the censor button a couple of times, though, as they get their penalties. So 55 seconds left to go on the Rangers power play. Let's see what they can do here in those last 55. Corrin intercepted. It's Jack who's going to play it ahead. Tommy Clark tried to leave it behind, and it's sent back into Benson. Over for Benson again, and Budgell almost intercepted to get a shorthanded chance for the Hitmen. Here's Clark. Almost got it intercepted. Benson is going to get it and reset. Goes out to Witherall. Fan on the pass, and it's Budgell who's going to try to get it. Benson up the middle. Tommy Clark trying to break it out. It's up ice. Stanley looks forward, and now here comes Sullivan, billowing his way in. We're back to even strength as Reardon Flynn comes out of the box. It's passed in front. Sullivan, he scores! Kellen Sullivan strikes again against his former team. It's 2-0 for the Rangers. So Sullivan grabs another against the Hitmen, and Hitmen are in trouble early on in this first period, but there's still lots of hockey left to play, so they're not fully out of it just yet. They've come back against the Rangers before, and I have no doubt they can do it again. Here's Walsh coming up ice. Left behind. Peach trying to free it. And now here's Miller trying to take a swipe at the puck. It comes around, and Miller's going to grab it. Gavin Miller up for Whalen, and now he got Walsh cutting down the middle. Whalen plays it around the boards. Here's Walsh trying to lift the stick. It comes to Whalen. Up ice it goes. Here's O'Connell sending it in. Intercepted by Walsh, who took the shot just up over the net. O'Connell looks to free it. Now it's Walsh looking to backhand it in, and it's sent down the ice by the Rangers all the way for an icing call. Well, a quick second period goal is what's given the Rangers the momentum so far. Here's O'Connell. Pass across. Stanley wide open. He shoots just over. Here's Swain. In for Abbott. It comes back out for Stanley. And he'll swing it back in. And now here comes Sullivan. Kellen Sullivan making his way in. Tried to get it across to Radovsky, and he just hit it off the side of the net. Here's Abbott. Looks to clear. It comes out to the point. Played back down low. Dumped in. Broderick gonna come out and play it. Stanley who's gonna get it. Now around the wall it goes to O'Connell. Here's Swain. Passed up ice and intercepted up the middle and wired back into the zone and around the boards. Here's Sullivan with it now. Sullivan plays it in front, and Costello couldn't bat it down. Up ice to Swain. Swain comes in, plays it around the boards. Comes out the other side. Abbott lifts the stick. Now Swain dancing in. Got options out at the point. He'll cycle it down low to Abbott. Given away, and it's Jack Clark who's going to get it. Clark sends it into Korn. It went under his stick. Played up the middle. Norman trying to get it. What'd you say, Cavi?
I don't remember it being this loud last year in playoffs.
Yeah, it's definitely quite the atmosphere here at Twin Rinks, rink number 1. I can agree with you on that one. Now, Atlantics and Provincials, the fans were going crazy, especially for the Hitmen on that fairy tale run to the final. And then that Atlantics run, I believe you guys made it to the bronze medal game, I think, last year, and lost to the Bulls, I think it was, in the bronze medal game. But once again, I mean, 4th in Atlantic Canada, you'll take that for sure. Obviously, you're looking for the gold this year with the Red Wings. Here's Eli Jack coming in. Masters got his stick shot to him by Reed Budgell. And now it's played in front. Witherall tried to sneak to the back door. Here's Norman taking it up the other side. Bella Norman bringing it ahead. Now Korn lays the pressure. Comes out to Clark. Chips it off the boards to Norman. Played up the middle to Clark. And it's Jack Clark coming in. Clark gets tied up. Korn trying to take it. Now it's played ahead by Jack. Played down around the boards to Jack Clark. Clark up the middle to Korn. Poked ahead. Jack gonna get it. That's played up the middle to Eli Jack. Jack making his way in on net. Stops, waits, shoots, and it's blocked by Costello. And now here comes Reed Budgell. Budgell up the other way. Misses the shot, and he takes it again and scores! Reed Budgell gets the Hitman on the board, and it's 2-1 with 9:16 left to go in the second period of play. And Cavi liked that shot from Reed Budgell, and the fans have been ignited. Well, a great job by Budgell. Never gave up on that puck. He got the shot off through traffic, and that's what happens. It's a 2-1 game now. Rangers still with the lead. Comes around the boards. It's Costello who's going to get it. Sends it on goal, and it just goes wide. Walking in is Flynn. Down around the boards and up to the point to Whalen, and now it's broken free by Abbott. Miller gonna come in and take it. Miller, beautiful pass to Liam Walsh. Dropped to Costello. Left it off for Whalen, who couldn't pick up the pass. Costello tried to play it in front. Now it's Seth Peach taking off the other side. And here's Miller. Playing it up ice. Flynn up to Whalen. It's up the middle, sent in on goal, and it's blocked by Healy. Played in around the boards again and picked up by Howell. Costello plays it on net, and it is covered up by Hocko. And it looks like Brayton Humby is going in with 8:05 left to go in this second period of play. I don't know if they're going halves or something like that, but Hocko coming out, and what a game from Rylan Hocko. Only one goal allowed. He was peppered with shots. And Brayden Humby comes into the net. His first start against the Hitmen since provincials. Passed up the middle. It comes to Sullivan. And now here's Swain. O'Connell looks to grab it now. Costello. Down to Abbott. Abbott gonna send it all the way around the boards to No Kitty. Fan on the pass up the middle. Now No Kitty gonna take it in. Sends it down around the boards. O'Connell gonna tell No Kitty to chase after it. Here's O'Connell. Comes out and the Rangers taking off. It's Kellen Sullivan again. Sullivan in. Broderick stop. Rebound for Sullivan. Goes for the wraparound. And Rangers saying the puck was in. Hitman making a case that it was kept out. So it is going to be no goal. Hitman breathing a huge sigh of relief there. That was a close call. Here's Korn, putting the pressure on his former Celtics teammate, Tommy Clark. Budgell moves in to help. Comes out to Korn. Up the middle, Norman tried to get it, and Hubley gonna play it in around the wall. Comes to Clark. Goes around Tommy Clark, and he feeds it ahead for Bella Norman. Norman coming in, it comes down to Budgell. Now here's Norman to Korn. Korn lifts the stick, plays it out to the point. Masters takes the shot. It's blocked. It comes down to Korn, kept out by Humby. And now here come the Rangers. Up the other side, it's passed up to Jack. Jack puts it on net. Broderick turns it aside. And now it comes down to Clark. Out to Budgell. Reed Budgell takes it up the other side. Budgell with the toe drag, and he couldn't get the shot off. Now down low to Budgell again. Cavi liked Budgell's moves going into the zone there. Budgell out to the point to Miller. And it goes down low to Costello. A shot on Humby. Turned aside. Costello trying to get it in front, and Korn will be kept out the front to keep this game at 2-1. Here's Miller. Takes the shot just wide of the net. Whalen trying to fish it out on the boards. And now it's out in front, and they score! Ethan Whalen and the Hitmen have tied the game. Beautiful work down low by Liam Walsh, and he finds Ethan Whalen lonelier than a man in a resettled community. It's 2-2, 2 unanswered from the Hitmen. Cavi, what'd you think about that work down low from Liam Walsh, your former call-up last year?
Great move in front. That's all he needed to do was make a few moves. It's simple. It doesn't take much. It just takes it like that. Pass the puck up. Goalie isn't expecting a thing.
And Whalen was just left all alone on that right side. And all he had to do was just jam it into the net. And the Hitmen have tied the game just 5 minutes before the intermission. But here's Sullivan. He got something to say about it. Sullivan in front, and Broderick will cover it up. And now we got some pushing and shoving in front. Well, this game is starting to get a little bit chippy between these two squads. They don't like each other one bit. Now, they're all friends off the ice, of course, but once you step onto the ice, it seems that all goes away. Hey, Cavi, you're familiar with that, with the Red Wings and the Hitmen and the Red Wings and the Rangers. They all play with each other on Extreme and on Cojones and all those teams. And in this league, they're staring down at each other from other ends of the ice. Here's Costello moving in. Walsh trying to fish it out on the boards. We talked about it earlier in the game, how that Walsh, Costello, and Whalen line were on fire out of town in Corner Brook, and seems they carried it over here to St. John's into the playoffs. Here's Jack, dropping it into Clark. It goes down low to Witherall. Witherall twisting away on the boards. Comes out to Clark. And where is it? It came free in front, and the play is blown dead with 4:39 left to go until the second intermission. So Rangers coaches aren't too happy about that whistle just then as the puck came out the other side. It's played down around the boards. Witherall in front, and they score! It just squeezes into the net, and Alex Witherall puts the Rangers up 3-2. Well, I guess that whistle worked out in their favor after all, to give them the lead with 4:31 left to go until the intermission. Here's Korn. Healy taking it down around the boards. He has it, and he'll play it ahead all the way down the ice, and it's Jack Clark with it. O'Connell will send it in. It's Bella Norman chasing after the puck. And now here comes Budgel. Budgel moving in and shooting. It comes out, and Humby will hang on. Big save from him, shutting down the Hitman star player with 4:02 left to go, and his former Paradise Warriors teammate. Out to Clark, who shoots just over the net. Humby lost sight of it there for a second. Luckily, Clark just put it over. Now here's Abbott chasing after it. It comes around the boards. Up the middle it goes. It's Eli Jack busting up through. Jack Clark staying on him. He's brought down and got pinned up against the boards. Here's Sullivan. Out high, passed across. Healy moving in, back door, and Witherall couldn't get the tip on it. Nice little set play there from the Rangers. Almost made it work. Here's O'Connell. Look to get it to Swain. O'Connell plays it around. It's No Kitty who's going to try to grab it. Here's Witherall. Taken down behind. It's Clark. Gave it away in front. And Hubley down to Eli Jack. Jack with a spin move pass out to Clark. Couldn't quite clear it out, and the shot goes just wide. Witherall with the backhander. Broderick will keep it out. Cavi, all this crowd needs is some rally towels, and they'll be all set for the playoff atmosphere. Some Hitmen towels that you drape over the seats and walk in and pick them up, start twirling them around. That would really get the playoff atmosphere going here. And the NHL playoffs are just around the corner. About a month away to the day. I think they start April 17th. I could be wrong, but I believe that's when they start. Here's Reed Budgell coming down the ice. Budgell to the backhand, bringing it in on net, and it's given away, and it's Nick Abbott who plays it ahead. Now it's Radovsky giving it to Costello. Turn over to Miller, and it's passed forward to Korn. And now here goes Reed Budgell. Bella Norman going to the net with him. Budgell shoots just over the goal. And Masters managing to keep it in along the red line. Going down around the boards, it's Radovsky who's got to pick it up. Here's Budgell. Down low, Korn driving to the net. Here's Abbott. Up the middle, Flynn chasing after it. Flynn pushed up against the wall by Costello, and it's played back in, and it's Reed Budgell who's going to try to get it. Out to Korn. Korn walking in, takes the shot, and Budgell trying to fish it out, and some pushing and shoving in front of the net with 1:37 left to go before the second intermission. So here's Costello at the dot. Clark out at the point, and Flynn out there as well. Here's Flynn winding up and shooting. It comes down, and the play is blown dead, and maybe just like it did for the Rangers, it'll work in the Hitmen's favor. Costello winning the puck out. It's Walsh looking to lift the stick. It comes up the middle, and Eli Jack almost just got sent. Here's Broderick, and he'll cover that one up. Going out to the point, Hubley gonna play it back down low. Lee to Jack. And speaking of Jack, Jack Clark gonna keep him from driving to the front. Comes to Jack, who looked to cycle down low. Now here's Walsh over to Costello. Costello comes in, shoots, and Humby with the blocker save. Well, even if that went in, it would have been an offsides call against the Hitmen, even though Humby made a valiant effort to keep that one out of the net. And it looks like Seth Peach and Liam Walsh looking to be told to be separated there. They had a bit of a battle going on at the face-off. Here's Sullivan trying to get it. It's played ahead, and it's Liam Walsh rushing after it. Coming down to Costello. Costello comes in. Now Whalen looked to fish it out on the boards. Costello keeping it in. Now Clark with a ripper from the point, and it's kept out by Humby. Here's Swain. Plays it around the wall. It comes out to Stanley. And it's picked up and pinned up against the boards by Connor Healy. Now it's Swain looking to fish it out. Hitman looking to get one last chance here with 10 seconds left to go in this second period of play. Swain moving in for it. And it looks like the time will expire. So the final score after 2 is 3 for the Rangers, 2 for the Hitmen. It's going to be an exciting third period of play, folks. We'll be back once that commences.
Right in the
All right, everybody, welcome back to our third and final period of play between the Hitmen and the Rangers. The score is 3-2. Heading into this one, let's see if the Hitmen will be able to even this one up, or will the Rangers hang on and take game one? Well, a big third period for the Hitmen. They had quite the comeback to get back into the game. So let's see what they can do here in this third, and let's see if they can cap off what has been an incredible game so far from both teams. Here's Healy playing it up the middle and right off the hop. Rangers almost had a dangerous chance there. Masters looking to play it around the boards. It comes out the other side to Corn. Corn up the middle to Clark. It's Jack Clark bringing it in. Clark comes in, cuts to the backhand. He shoots, and Humby will keep it out. Here's Norman. Around the boards it goes to Clark. Up the middle to Corn, and he's trying to fish it out on the boards. Now Clark gonna leave it down for Masters. Turning it around to Clark, and it's passed up the middle to Corn. Now backhanded ahead, and it's Reed Budgell taking it in. Budgell fires just wide of the net. Here's Tommy Clark up the middle to Benson. Benson comes in looking to go end to end, drops it back for Peach, and is kept out by Broderick. Here's Costello up for Flynn, and now it's Budgell. Passed up ice to Corn. Corn moving in, he shoots, blocked by Echolt. Here's Peach. Up the other side, it's banked off the boards, and it's Walsh who's going to try to get it. Benson plays it up the middle to Peach. And it's sent down around the boards to Reardon Flynn. Flynn going to try to chip it out. It's Costello who's going to get it and play it around the boards to Whalen. Ethan Whalen leading the charge. Chips it in around for Walsh. Walsh pinning Healy up against the boards. Comes out to Costello, and that shot's blocked. Here's Whalen. Looking to bank it off the boards. Walsh trying to take it now. Stanley. Up to Whalen, who redirects it in, and now it's Kellen Sullivan who's going to take it up the ice. Sullivan coming in, going to the backhand and trying to bring it in. He still got it. Sullivan takes the shot on Broderick, and it's turned aside. Yet to be a whistle so far in this third period of play. Down low to O'Connell. Passed up the middle to Abbott. And he's going to send it down low. Here's No Kitty. Lifting the stick. Trying to get it. Now it's Sullivan who's going to take it up the ice. Kellen Sullivan brings it ahead. Sent up to Radovsky. Now it's Nick Abbott. All the way around the wall to No Kitty. Passed across to Whiffen and played ahead. Going back over to Stanley. Stanley going to curl back around. Cuts back, and he'll play it ahead to Budgell. Here's Reed Budgell. Coming in, takes the shot, stopped by Humby, and Sullivan tried to clear. Comes back to Hubley. And now here's Corn. Looking to take it, Witherall. Coming up the middle to Clark. Clark losing Witherall. And he'll send it in around the boards, and it's Reed Budgell who's going to try to pick it up now. Coming out the other side. Played around the boards to Witherall. Looking to chip it out, but kept in by Jack Clark. Here's Budgel. Plays it out to the point. Clark takes the shot. That's blocked by Eli Jack. That had to hurt. Here's Witherall with it now. Kept in by Korn. Chipped off the boards. Down low to Budgel. Budgel comes in. Still going with the puck, one-handed. Trying to play it out to Masters, who's waiting for it out at the point. It's played in front to Norman. Tied up. Walking in is Clark. That shot blocked. And again, the Rangers are going to take it back up the other way. Still has not been a whistle in this third period of play yet. Here's Budgel getting it out to Korn. Korn, he's taken down, and we're finally going to get a whistle here and a break for these players. Budgel out to the point to Masters. Drop back for Budgel. Budgel, oh, what a move! It comes out, and the rebound is there. And somehow Humby will keep it out, and we'll have our first whistle in 5 minutes. So for the first time in this third period of play, we'll have a whistle and a break. And the Hitmen are on the power play. Let's see what they can get done here. It's one down low, Korn. Looking to come after it. It's Costello who's going to get it. Liam Costello tried to leave it behind, but he elected to give it to Budgel. Now out high to Masters. To Clark. Now Budgel again. Reed Budgel drops it back. Masters puts it on. Rebound down to Costello. And it somehow stays out as Benson is going to clear. Left behind for Masters. Around it goes to Clark. Here comes Jack Clark leading the charge, sending it ahead, and it's Budgel who takes it in. Cuts back. Out to the point to Clark. Clark puts it on, and Costello tried to get the tip. Couldn't quite get it off. Here's Walsh. Out to Korn. Now Clark. Budgel open at the wing. Clark open out high again. Gets it to Clark. Clark fakes the shot. Gets it again, and oh, what a stop by Humby. Here's Costello now. Out to Budgel. To Clark. Back to Budgel again. Budgel walking in just over the net. And can it get out? Yes, it can. Abbott will clear it. Sullivan tried to take it in, and Budgel intercepts. Just 35 seconds left to go on the power plays. Budgel flies into the zone. Reed Budgel has it down low. Plays it out to Korn. And now out high to Clark. Clark puts it on. Tip just wide. Now here's Korn. He shoots. It just pops up over the net. Walsh now with it. 15 seconds left to go on the power play. Out to the point to Budgel. Across. Clark winds up and shoots just wide. And the rebound comes out. Peach can get it out. And we're back to even strength. As Peach has it on the boards, and he'll chip it in deep. Well, what a power play from the Hitmen. They just couldn't equalize past Braden Humby. And a giveaway. Eli Jack in front. They score. Seth Peach. And it's 4-2 for the Rangers, just as they get a man out of the box. Well, a kid with a great name scores a great goal. He gets the Rangers, a 2-goal lead. Big goal from Seth Peach, slamming that one home. And now the Hitmen might just be out of reach. There's still time for them to make a comeback, but it's going to be tough. Comes out to Costello. Walking in. Humby will turn it away. Costello gets the puck stripped away. Here's Peach. Chipping it out. Here's Whiffen. Sending it up the middle to Jack. Eli Jack moving in. Plays it over, drops it off, and Seth Peach couldn't quite get a full stick on that. Out to Benson, and that's going to be an offsides call against the Rangers. Here's Stanley. Passing it up the middle to Abbott. Trying to grab it on the wall. It comes up the middle. Swain. Looking to take it. No Kitty puts it back in. And it's played ahead to Lee. Now O'Connell going to try to get it. O'Connell to No Kitty. And now down around the boards. Gavin Benson left to chase. And it is an icing call. Well, 6:39 left to go in game one of this series. Rangers just 6 minutes away from taking a 1-0 series lead. Comes out to the point, whipped on net by Benson, just wide. And now here's No Kitty. No Kitty bringing it in. Went for the shot. Intercepted by Costello. Sent into Eckholt. It's kept in out at the point by Zach No Kitty. Comes out to Abbott. Abbott moving in on net. He shoots. Humby keeps it out. O'Connell, and he scores! Ryan O'Connell and the Hitmen are back in the game. Well, it looked like Humby had it, but O'Connell just managed to get there. And it's a 1-goal game again. Well, that's actually Ryan O'Connell's first league goal of his career with the Hitmen. He scored all of his goals during tournaments this year, but this is his first league goal, so congratulations to Ryan O'Connell. Couldn't have come at a bigger time for the Hitmen. Their morale was pretty low, it seemed, by their body language, but that goal is really going to help him out now as they still got 5 minutes to put in another one. Here's Seth Peach coming in. Ryan Masters going to get it. Played ahead to Korn. Sent up the middle to Norman, who tried to redirect it in. Now here's Clark looking to get it. Peach gets his stick lifted. And now Peach moving in again. A shot goes over the net. He almost had his second of the game and of the period. Korn looks to clear it. Comes to Budgel now. Trying to send it in. Budgel leaves it behind, and it's Peach who's going to try to take it. Up ice it goes to Eli Jack. Jack moving in, sent it across, and it's Bella Norman who's going to take it now. Out to the point, sent in, and it's Ryan Masters who's going to take the puck. Masters up the middle to Budgel. Drop behind for Korn, and he's taken down by Tommy Clark. And with 4:45 left to go, Hitmen get the extra man out there for a power play. Budgel tied up at the dot. Benson tried to clear, and Clark just can't keep it in. Here's Korn hustling to the puck now. Benson out high. Clark tries to keep it in, and he can't, and it's cleared down again by Sullivan. Up ice to Budgel. Reed Budgel comes in on net. Has the puck. Held up against the boards by Jack. Comes out to Liam Walsh, and he's taken down by Eli Jack, and that's going to be... I'm actually not sure what the call was there. So as you can hear, the Hitmen fans weren't too happy about that. They thought Eli Jack should have went to the box there. And with 1:22 left to go on the power play, there's still time for the Hitmen to equalize here. Down low it goes. Costello trying to come after it. It comes out to the point to Budgel. And Budgel just can't keep it in. Now here's Clark. Up to Korn. Korn, nice read to keep that puck in. And Clark tried to glove it down. And they're going to rule that hit somebody on the bench with 3:46 left to go. Here's Costello off the draw. Couldn't get the shot off. Now Korn trying to keep it in. Sullivan to the backhand. Look to clear it out. Hubley out to the blue line. Budgel tried to get it to Costello, and it makes its way back down. Budgel up ice to Korn. Korn moving on in. Left behind for Costello. Tried to send it on goal. Rebound comes out. Oh, Costello couldn't jam it in. Now the turn shot and another deflection just wide of the net. Budgel just barely keeps it in. Now here's Jack Clark winding up. That shot's blocked by Sullivan. And Clark taken down on the boards. Here's Costello moving in. Costello walks in and fires. Stopped by Humby. Rebound comes back out to Budgel. We're back to even strength. Budgel with the shot. Saved by Humby. Rebound came down, and Korn couldn't get to it in time. Popped back out again, and it's sent down the ice, and that'll give time for the Rangers to get some fresh legs out there. Once again, Hitmen all over the Rangers. They just couldn't convert. Oh, what a pass by Budgel. Just rolled off the backhand of Korn. Here's Witherall. Looks to clear. It's kept in by Whalen, and Costello is going to head after it. Costello pinning Healy up against the boards, and got to be careful of a holding call there. Here's Witherall coming up the side. Sent down, and it's Nick Abbott who's going to get it. Here's Costello. Liam Costello comes in. He shoots off the butt of the stick, and Whalen is tied up in front by Connor Healy. Nobody knows where the puck is. Now it's Reed Swain. Swain drop back for Whalen. Whalen walking in, tried to give it to Abbott, and it's given away to Witherall. 1:40 left to go in this game. And now it's passed across. Reed Swain gonna intercept. And we got a whistle here. The net has come off. And a chance for the Hitmen to regroup here with 1:33 left to go in this third period of play. So we got a timeout called here. See what both of these teams can draw up in the dying minutes of this game. So Hitmen making their way back out first. Rangers come out next. So just 1:33 for the Hitmen to make something happen. Rangers just looking to shut down and take the first game of this series. The face-off is won back. It's played around by Gavin Miller. Out to the point. Almost got out, but it was just kept in. Out at the blue line by Carter Lee, and a great hustle by him to keep it in the zone twice. Now here's Jack Clark. Clark will send it ahead. Here's No Kitty. Chips it in deep. Broderick off to the bench. Nick Abbott to Reed Budgell. Budgell tried to free it to Nick Abbott. And now here comes Seth Peach up the middle. Rangers looking to ice the game here. Carter Lee will put it on, and it goes in. And that's the icing on the cake. The Rangers will take this one. Well, I mean, what an excellent shift from Carter Lee. Kept the puck in twice, hard working out at the blue line. And then he goes down and gets himself an empty net goal to cap off a perfect shift from number 6. Here's Walsh. Liam Walsh with a chance. Humby comes out. Walsh, can he catch him? And he couldn't quite tuck in the wraparound. Healy gonna pin it up against the boards. Comes out to Norman. Norman to Stanley. Stanley winds up and fires. It goes on net. Humby turns it aside. Hitman still pushing here. Comes out to Bella Norman. Norman out high to Stanley. Back to Norman. Bella Norman across. Whalen looked to the back door to find Liam Walsh, and he couldn't get it to him. 10 seconds left to go now. Walsh trying to take it in front, looking to jam it in past Humby, and the whistle goes with 1.8 left to go. And it seems our scoreboard has reset, but there is 1.8 seconds left to go in this one. Well, one last chance for the Hitmen here to maybe get another one past Braden Humby. Well, that's going to do it, folks. Final score in this one is 5 for the Rangers and 3 for the Hitmen. Rangers are going to hang on tonight and take a 1-0 series lead. Folks, another classic between both of these teams. Thank you very much for tuning into this one. Be sure to be kind to one another. Stay safe, and we'll see you 6:30 Thursday at the Glacier for Game 2 of this series. Have a great night, folks.